Hey everyone, John Henry here from School of Trade. Today we're going to be taking a look at a long trade here on crude oil. Very, very strong move up. I'm looking for them to want to finish the job and drive a little bit higher here. So I'm going in with 3 contracts. The stop size on this one is variable. You can use a little bit of a wider stop if you would like, but honestly, if we close underneath this area, I'm not interested in holding anymore. That would kind of negate the whole purpose of the trade. So I'm looking for this to turn up relatively soon, and I'm going to be looking to try to get away with using a relatively small stop as well. For right now, I'm going to put the stop at 60, and that should give it enough room to try to drive higher for the movement that we're looking for. Now, overall on the day, we're kind of just seeing a big old range on the day. We kind of cycled off the highs. We are now cycling off the lows, and we're looking to go back up to the highs. And that's sort of the basis of the trade, in that we're looking to cycle back up to the highs. So my main target is going to be back up to 96. So right up here at 95, we're going to take profit off there. And then along with that, we're looking at a little bit of a slightly larger move higher, depending on how large this pullback is. Now, obviously, I'm already in, so I'm hoping it's not very big. But we are, I'm looking for a little bit of a bigger move. We had this initial spike higher here, and that gave us that beautiful measured move area all the way up to 3261, and we really haven't come back. Now, that area should act as support, but looking for a little bit further movement up, we could easily be looking for a triple up now for the buyers to try to get up to 3325 as the next objective, and that's going to be my final target, right up at these highs. So nice small stop compared to what we're looking for on the trade. But given the aggressiveness of the trade, because it is a little bit more aggressive, I'm only going in with 3 contracts. So very small stop, beautiful size targets comparative. First target's coming off at 27 ticks, and then the next target coming off at that final objective at 56 ticks. So plenty of upside room if we can get the buyers to turn this back around on that strong, strong move up. So we're in long. Just kind of waiting for a little more follow through back up to the high of day. So next target at 32.95. All right, big old buying pressure coming in here. 1 tick away from the target. We tested it. There we get it filled. Beautiful, beautiful move up. I wasn't expecting it all in that one candle. I wouldn't have paused the video otherwise. So we got that first target filled all the way back up to the high of day. Now we're looking for follow through. This was that push that we were looking for from that immediate buyer strength on the way up here. Now they need to follow through and get the rest of the job done. So we have our first target taken off. That's awesome. We locked in more than enough profit, especially given the risk versus reward on that one. The risk was completely almost minuscule compared to the target, 3-to-1 or so in that area. Now we're just looking for that next push up to 33.24 to basically just kind of finish the job. Now, given this reaction here, we know that the buyers are interested, and look at them break through the highs. So we very much know the buyers are interested here. Now it's just a matter of how far do they want to go on this push higher. Given this strong, strong breakthrough here, we might be able to get a little bit more out of the trade here. So I'm going to extend the target up a little further. We have a major objective up here at 67. I'm going to put it at 57 for right now, and we'll look to kind of minimize that target as we see fit. But this amount of strength on the upswing here really looks like they want to try to break through this high and really get it kind of hammered through there. So we'll give it a little bit more time. Right now, it's sort of an open-ended target. 57 is the objective, but I will move that down as we see other signs of potential failure or signs of weakness that we should be getting out at. So far, gorgeous move up. If you left your target alone, you likely got filled there. I'm going to look to see if I can get a little bit greedy on this one and see if you can pull in a little extra profit on this move up. The strength is there. Now they just have to keep going. So we came close to our target up there at 57, all in that one drive, and now we're starting to see some profit taking back down. That profit taking moved lower. That is a little bit concerning given how strong of a move down that was, and it stopped this massive move up in its tracks. So if we come back to this high, to 51, I'll take my target there, just given the amount of strength that we've seen so far, and we're already pushing back up into there. But it's understandable that people are going to be taking profit up here. This is an absolutely gargantuan into and move higher, I don't blame anybody. I'm looking to take profit up here as well. So if they can give it to me back at 33.51, I'll be more than happy to take my final target there and just call it a trade. Given the amount of kind of pullback that we're seeing and the fact that they immediately bought it without even ticking lower, I will look to lock my stop up underneath this area instead, just to lock in as much as possible, because that's kind of the point of why we're in this trade in the first place, extending our target out. So I'm looking to get as much out of this as I can without giving anything back. So the stop now is at 33.22, looking for 33.51 next, just seeing that the sellers are interested in taking profit off this area with enough strength to turn this market around. I definitely want to be considerate of that and look to possibly get out here. We're coming back up into that area. We can see them pinging. There are more people taking profit. I'm just going to take it here and call it a trade. Beautiful move up. It's exactly what we were looking for. They may poke their head through the high, but I think a lot of people are on the same page as me, where they're looking to take their profit right off at the top. So we have a beautiful move up. It's exactly what we were looking for. From the entry point to the first target was just a standard move up. That's what we were looking for. The secondary target, we saw a lot of excess bullishness in there, which tempted us to go for a little bit of a larger target. Overall, we ended up 134 ticks on the trade. That's 1,340 on that little extended target up. And from that target up, instead of taking the 50 that we were looking at before, we pulled out 80. So it's an extra 30 ticks just based on the strength that we were seeing. So absolutely phenomenal management, perfect trade, and that's exactly what we were looking for. If you have any questions about it, feel free to send an email to School of Trade. Don't forget to check out our trial at schooloftrade.com. And as always, we'll catch you next time.